schedule together. We try to challenge the guys as much as we can.
I'd say so, Marshall. Gonzaga playing good teams.
Yep. Defending national champ. I think they're top 10 in the country right now, and even Michigan State on the road. So some good challenges, and we've risen to the occasion most of the time. And I even think against Marshall, it was a good shift. A lot to be proud of, but we're disappointed not to get the win, but lots to build on.
Yeah, Coach, I think you have a reputation as being one of the harder schedulers. Like, you want your teams playing good teams, and last year was no different. Last year might have been even tougher than this year. We really have had some good schedules that you've put together, and boys team up for it.
Yeah, that's what the guys want.
Yeah.
I think obviously it's going to help us toward MAC play. The MAC is an incredible conference, absolutely killing it again this year. But the guys, they want to go after the best, and
absolutely.
When they step on the field with Marshall, they're not trying to show that they can play with Marshall. They want to beat Marshall.
Yeah. Something I've had the pleasure to watch from the booth is just how good this back line is. A young back line. What excites you about them?
Just they understand the system really well. They understand it well enough to where they can be really aggressive and kind of allow themselves to play and not necessarily think. They can just play and let it rip.
Yeah.
Last game against Marshall, we had to play without our captain center back. So we put in a younger player, and he filled in absolutely well, perfectly. We've got another couple guys that can plug in, another goalkeeper we can plug in. So not only are they solid, but we've got depth there as well.
Great. And we'd be remiss not to talk about the veteran presence in the middle of the park. What can you say about those guys?
Yeah, that's the engine house. With Zach and Jenny, those are the two guys we start, and then we bring in Colin McCourt, who does a great job, and then we got a youngster in Jake Bergen, and that's really the engine house. That's where all the soccer gets played. That's where all the turnovers get. We generate turnovers and start our attack from.
Great. And then for somebody just turning into BG Soccer this year, give me a name, maybe a transfer, maybe a new player, an import that you're excited about.
Yeah, we got a few exciting players. Probably Beto and Naya plays the number 10 for us, and he's really slick on the ball, great on set pieces, got a level of creativity that frankly we haven't seen here in BG in a long time. So he's a fun player.
Excellent. Well, Coach, beautiful day. We're hoping for a win here, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
welcome to everybody out to Cochrane Stadium here on the campus of Bowling Green State University for tonight's match between the Wright State University Raiders and your Bowling Green State University Falcons. And at this time, we'd like to offer a special welcome to all ABG faculty and staff as we celebrate Faculty and Staff Appreciation. Our officials for tonight's match are referees Nicholas Alter, assistant referees are Andy Bollier, Noah Hartman, and Alan Bollier. And at this time, we introduce the starting lineup for tonight's match. First for the visiting Raiders from Wright State University. In goal is number 33, Harry Costello. Number 4, Harvey Slay. Number 6, Braden McNitt. Number 7, Sandra Brantino. Number 9, Joe Nuadia. Number 11, Preston Stancy. Number 12, Alex Hummel. Number 18, Connor Osterholt. Number 22 is Anima. Number 24, Saul Fernandez. And number 28, Harrison Roden. Head coach for Wright State is Jake Spencer, associate head coach Cynthia Gooden, and assistant coaches are Curio Rodriguez and Graham Sutherland.
Turn my name to the kid, that's a baby go. Keep it Drake like I started up on VO. You can get a percent, but I want the most.
And here's the starting lineup for your Bowling Green State University Falcons. In goal, a junior from Pinckney, Michigan, number 1, Logan Kowalski. A sophomore defender from Toledo, Ohio, number 3, Joey Apodudu. Redshirt senior defender out of Cleveland, Ohio, number 5, Jacob Erlandson. Midfield redshirt senior from Holland, Ohio, number 8, Jack Fisher. A senior midfielder out of Barcelona, Spain, number 10, Sergey Mendez. Senior midfielder from Bowling Green, Ohio, number 12, Cale Nichols. A senior defender from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, number 13, Michael Montgomery. A sophomore midfielder, from Bay Village, Ohio, number 15, Kyle Cusimano. Freshman midfielder out of Querétaro, Mexico, number 17, Albert Anaya. A senior midfielder out of Indiana, Ohio, number 20, Jensen McCosco. And a junior midfielder out of Sylvania, Ohio, number 27, Nathan Master. Assistant coaches for the Falcons, Nick Caponic, Chris Reddick, associate head coach Sean Keefe, and in his 13th season at the helm of the Orange and Brown is head coach Aaron Nichols. Ladies and gentlemen, as we ask at this time that everybody please rise and direct your attention to the flag at the north end of the stadium as we honor America, as well as all those who have served, those who are serving, and those who will be serving in our armed forces, with the singing of our national anthem by musical theater freshman Grace Whetstone of Springfield, Ohio.
So proudly we hailed.
Hello and welcome to Cochrane Stadium. This is your announcer, Stephen Jenkins. I'm joined by Will Earhart, and we have a beautiful night for soccer, although the weather threatens and could be a plot line in tonight's game. It's breezy. I was talking to Coach Nichols before the game, and I said this could be a classic Bowling Green soccer game from a weather standpoint. We've got a gusty breeze blowing south to north, and we'll see how that factors into the game. Will, good to have you in the booth.
Stephen, good to be here. And whenever you and I get together, you know there's going to be inclement weather.
There is, yeah. Our first time was a nice 4-hour scrimmage against Michigan with 3 halves, if I remember correctly, which, you know, right. You had to be there. For our viewers who tuned in, you'll remember the infamous 3-half game. But let's see if the weather will cooperate. BG with a solid start to the season. Opened with a double overtime draw, 0-0 versus IUPUI, and then took a long flight out to Washington to beat Gonzaga 2-1. Beat Cleveland State on ESPN 3-0. At Michigan State 3-0. And then on the 11th lost a tight game to Marshall, who I have to remind our viewers, defending national champions.
Yeah, so Stephen, that was a fantastic game, and a real gut punch at the end to lose 1-0. So it'll be interesting to see how the Falcons respond today, just 72 hours after that defeat. Yeah, and they know the quality's there. I feel like they maybe think they deserved a little better than that, and let's see if they take it out on the Wright State Raiders tonight in the black and yellow. I don't know if that's black and gold maybe, and your Falcons in the home whites. Falcons hoping this is a case of Wright State, wrong time tonight.
Exactly, love that. Just using the pun off the get-go. I don't blame you, it's a good one. Looks like the Raiders going to play 3 in the back with some wing backs. Zach Bisher in a recognizable role there when in possession, but passes it out and is a little frustrated with himself, but maybe some early game jitters. Jake Erlinson will take care of this ball himself. Little chipped pass. Kyle Kuzmano will fight for that. Jensen Lukascu in traffic.
Chippy start for both teams. A lot of arms, a lot of legs flying around.
Yeah, are you seeing a 3-4-3? What am I looking at here? I mean, what are soccer positions in 2021? What, are formations even a thing?
Well,
I don't know.
And it's always interesting to see if the teams, if they switch when they move from attack to defending and vice versa. BG appears to be playing.
Well, BG looks normal. It's the Wright State side that I'm curious about, trying to figure out. Now, that looks more classical. We'll see how they drift. Up-and-Nunu with connection there. Kel Nichols, beautiful little outside of the boot pass. Kuzmano on the ball against 2 Raider defenders. Anaya can work some magic here. Back to Kuzmano. Up-and-Nunu decides to switch the field. Michael Montemurri, Nathan Masters. Lukascu with just, able to be kept in by Kuzmano. Looks, now they're going to, I thought they were going to call that off, but they are not. Lukascu. Anaya. Service into the box and easily handled.
Cale Nichols early getting open here on the right. Something to watch as we go forward. He's already had a couple good movements getting into space and getting available for the ball.
That was Harry Costello with the save there.
Apanunu does well to step forward and win that ball. Can't quite keep it in bounds.
Jensen Nikosku working hard to win that. Cale Nichols trying not to foul. Tipped over.
Interesting decision
That's
there.
where we need a jump ball in soccer.
Or at least the right call.
Yeah.
Wright State wrong call, I think.
I think we have maybe one more use of that punt, so I think we should save it until we score. But yeah, absolutely. An eye on the ball, and that was a chippy foul. And I'm not sure if it's played yet. I think we're going to play it at the half, but I was privileged to do a on-field interview with Coach Nichols, our first one, thanks to Tom Cummings and his excellent team at WBGSU for setting that up. So if it didn't air before the game, it will be at halftime, and you won't want to miss it. I think you're supposed to say that. Yeah, you won't want to miss it. I mean, you might miss it, but people at home will.
I'll be tuning in. I'll be getting my phone out for sure.
Great.
And streaming ourselves.
Appreciate that. Very meta. Field looks fantastic. Looking good. Respect to the groundkeepers who keep things running here.
Offside there called on BGSU, looking to exert some early control. Looks like Wright State will choose to play it long. Probably
Stella
wise.
with the wind. Booming kick off the forehead of Michael Montemurri. Always rising there and out for an innocuous goal kick.
Looks like Wright State is going to be putting in a high press if BG chooses to play it short. Yes, they are.
BG fearless playing out of the back, but maybe has to settle for a kick that they didn't really want to make. So look for that press from Wright State. Speculative ball handled by Jake Erldson there. Bisher to Montemurri.
Harvey Slade in midfield for Wright State just pops out with a height advantage. It'll be interesting to see as the game goes on if he's able to keep winning those balls in the air.
It looks kind of like a center back playing in the middle of the park. Erldson with a long pass to Kuzmano. The rebound is picked up by Nichols. Can't quite keep it. And now Wright State will try to break. If that pass would have been a little forward leading, there could have been some more momentum.
Well picked out there, just long from Manthe. Good idea, though.
Able to keep it in play, but Montemurri on it quickly. Masters.
Well, I really like that switch of play from Wright State. Preston Manthe spotted a man running free. Just couldn't quite put the pass where it needed to be. BGSU pressing up, or there was a moment there where there were 5 Wright State players in an offside position.
Yeah. Now Wright State looking to attack here.
They've got numbers at the back.
Apanunu reliably heads the ball away. That will go out for the throw-in.
Apanunu does well. It was just him and a couple of Wright State attackers.
Yeah, and he's very confident on an island, to use NFL cornerback parlance. he feels pretty comfortable in those situations where he's kind of asked to do a lot, and remarkable that he's only a sophomore. Shows real maturity back there.
Apanunu Island.
Apanunu Island, I like it. Of course, he's joined in the back by Jake Erlandson and Michael Montemurri, who are spectacular in their own right. In fact, that's one of the things I asked Coach Nichols about, is how excited he was about these young defenders in the back, and just how confident they are and the role they play. Falcons will press here. And there's that change of possession. Falcons are so good at that, knowing how to press and attack in tandem so that they're not wasting energy. Apanunu, when he sees a little grass, he likes to run sometimes and carry the ball. It's going to drag attackers over. Kind of puts Cale Nichols in a spot, who's able to escape. Cusmano there wins a foul.
No doubt who's going to take this one.
Yeah, Apanunu on the throw-ins and on these long booming kicks. His passes diagonal on the field, much longer than this even, are spectacular.
You saw the early pass he hit. He almost overhit it.
Yeah.
He puts a lot of mustard on it.
That one I think needed a little more bend in towards goal, but that will go out for a goal kick. Wright State will build out the back through Saul Fernandez.
Ooh.
See if BG can force a mistake here. Apanunu will come in and steal that. And now Lukascu needs to find that killer pass while BG has some numbers here. Take advantage. Cusmano good in the one-on-ones. Going to put a ball in, and Nathan Masters will try to head that down to a BG foot. Can't find anyone. And Wright State will really just try to get out of their own half here. Nice move. Now BG might look to break. See if Cale Nichols wants to run with the ball in front of him. Montemurri. Bisher. Everything's been up the wings so far. Haven't said Zach Bisher's name very often. And Jensen Lukascu's been minimally involved, but they tend to really work the middle of the park. Of course, there's Jensen Lukascu right there, winning that ball. Anaya helping out. Lukascu, good first touch, flicked on to Cusmano, who's going to try to win that ball with some strength. Picked up by number 7, Sandro Banquillo. Easily handled by Logan Kowalczyk. Speaking of Lukascu to Bisher there. The wind's not strong, but that ball did hang a little bit. No real pattern yet for me. What do you think, Will? Still feeling things out here?
I think it was a good observation to note. They haven't played too much through the middle. To the extent they have, it's really just been through the air.
Yeah.
Not a lot of passing through the middle.
And it looks like Wright State wants to take these chances over the top, which Cusmano with some fancy footwork and then a little I like that, a little a shield. Kuzmano working hard this game, keeps it in and gets back up. So Kyle Kuzmano with just an explosive 30 seconds there to keep possession and then move the ball closer to the Wright State goal.
Well, and you saw the scuffle with the Wright State player, Preston Manthe. Seemed to distract him out of the game, but Kuzmano did not stop.
Yeah.
Got open and kept moving.
Happening with a massive throw into the box. Nathan Masters. And Nathan Masters will score on a header. Maybe it's the headband. Oh, that was phenomenal. Certainly our, not our tallest player, but has one of the biggest hearts and biggest energies on this team. I am not at all surprised to see Nathan Masters scoring off a header. And your home Falcons lead 1-0. 31 minutes left.
Wright State all at 6s and 7s in the back, and Nathan Masters ends up with a contested header, but able to put it in.
Not with a lot of pace. It was kind of a looping header actually, but it just found the right part of the net.
There are a lot of folks in the box. This was not a Robert Putnam bowling alone situation. Bowling Green was certainly bowling in numbers and able to find the back of the net.
I love it. If you got that reference, you win a T-shirt. I don't know how we're going to sort out who you are or how to get it to you, but love the bowling alone reference. And I think we should go back and give like a double hockey assist to Kyle Kuzmano, right? If we want to trace that back to him keeping possession, putting us in a good spot, keeping the ball in, and then forcing a throw-in, which Joey Apanunu took spectacularly. So
a pretty incredible throw-in, one bounce that it can hit Nathan Masters at a full leap at the back post.
Fantastic. Not necessarily the way I thought the first goal was going to be scored, but I think Falcons will take it.
Not too many folks had that on their bingo card.
No, they did not. Jake Earlton winds up in kind of a scissor kick. That ball is really hanging in the air when it gets too high. I think you'll see some instruction from Sean Teepin to his keeper Logan Kowalczyk. Hey, let's keep that ball down if you want to hit it more of a line drive. BG in the last few years, though, having the talent to play out of the back. I cursed that run of play by saying that. The ball goes out for a Raider throw-in, but certainly Coach Nichols feels confident in his defensive unit to play out of the back.
Well, we'll see if the goal changes Wright State's approach at all. They can't sit back. They're going to have to press for a goal, so we'll see if BG can catch them on the break as they start to do that.
Apanunu to Earlison.
Fisher out here on the right.
Yeah, drifting over a little bit. Kuzmano. Beautiful, sneaky little pass to Anaya. Gets a little crowded and
so calm on the ball. You can see why Coach Nichols would like to have him just in the center of the park.
Creative, able to spin away from defenders and find space in front of him and pick out a pass. Kill Nichols, wow, with a hard shot in front of goal, which I would assume was more of a pass, just trying to find a head in front of goal there. No one's home, but great idea. Now Wright State will try to break. Creative little pass, but too much on it.
Monte Murray did a great job tucking in there and taking away Wright
Oh,
State's
beautiful ball from Zach Bisher to Cale Nichols. He's on. Oh, and Nathan Masters wanted his second goal there. Wow. Ooh. Zach Bisher with an absolute dime across the field to Cale Nichols. BG wants more.
Looks like Anaya wants this one.
We got 4 behind it here. What's the over and under? What's the over under on step overs here? I'll take 2.5.
Well, it almost looked like that one was going to get under center there.
1, 2, 3. All right. Nice. Great header into the box, but easily handled by Harry Costella.
Well worked there from BG.
Yes.
Didn't quite have the end product.
And just instantly BG in possession again, and that's the risk when you can't play out of the back or you're not confident, is that a lot of those balls from your keeper just turn into 50-50 balls, and you're instantly defending again. So whatever you avoid risk-wise, and just sending one over the top, you kind of lose because half of those balls you just don't get to keep. Wright State though with a profitable rebound. Shipped out for a goal kick. So Wright State threatening there, and when they break, they kind of do break in a coordinated way, and looks like they have some cohesion.
Oh, worth noting there, Preston Manthe broke the press. The first time they've done that on the ground here at Wright State, and immediately they attacked with pace and almost had a goal-scoring opportunity. So that's what they're trying to do. They just haven't quite been able to do it with any consistency yet today.
Yeah. You wonder if that strategy holds up when you're chasing the game too, you know. Cale Nichols looking to make these runs from behind. Him and Apanunu on the same page here. And let's see, it's going to be hard to body number 12 off the ball. But again, sloppy pass to Bisher. Kuzmano's going to keep it. Falcons maybe will look to reset or maybe just get right back into it.
Now, I say this as a compliment, but almost a rugby approach for BG in terms of the press is so effective so far that if they get the ball up the field, even if they don't retain possession, they win it back so quickly.
Yeah, they do.
Now, if I'm not on any future broadcasts, probably relates to calling the home team a rugby team.
Oh, no. BG has, I don't know if you know this, Will, BG has a very rich tradition of rugby, yes. Yeah. With some championships to boot. Zach Bisher on the ball.
Good turn.
Longtime rugby coach Roger Mazzarella was my 7th grade science teacher. Phenomenal teacher at the Bowling Green Junior High, and an excellent rugby coach, beloved in the community all around as well. Wright State doesn't have the numbers, but they'll look to do something. Just a little sloppy with their long passes if you contrast with the Falcons, who have been very accurate in the long passes, made even more difficult by the directional wind. I love that ball. I don't know if that was a mistake, but leading Apanunu like that in full stride, I love it.
Absolutely.
I love to see that. I am always irked, especially at the professional level, when passes are behind the player and they have to completely stop their momentum to pick the ball up.
Sure.
It just slows down the attack. It kind of takes away the element of surprise. I think we've got just a little more wind here, hearing it rumble a bit.
BG free kick, and as we have just a throw-in, excuse me. As we have a little bit of a lull here, I want to note, I know we have some young some young Falcons, some young BGSC players here at the game and watching at home. So I want to do a shout out to them, and also just know if you're a young midfielder, watch number 17, Anaya for BG, doing a great job of keeping his head on the swivel. As he's in the middle of the park at all times, and he's constantly looking around to see where other players are. And that's why whenever he receives the ball, he doesn't seem to make a mistake.
Nope.
He always knows where people are.
Kel Nichols. They're going to say that's a corner. Jensen Lukowski very aware there and pointing that out to the referee, who agreed. Bowling Green with a great youth soccer program, and it'll be exciting to maybe see some of those players on the field here at Cochrane someday. Love to see it. Do have some relatively local products out there now. Of course, Eli Shope from Bowling Green originally, and a number of players from the Toledo area. Well, Apanunu with a great kind of a swinging free kick there that couldn't find a Falcon forehead, but I believe that was parried out by Costella for throw-in.
A great ball from Apanunu.
Bisher will fight for this one. Able to put it into a place where only Anaya can get it. And Anaya working hard for that. And now Lukascu will take a gamble. And I don't have a problem with that when it's kind of a hybrid clearance and, you know, a speculative pass. BG not happy with a 1-goal lead here with 20 minutes left. They want more.
BG attackers, they're in the right place. They're just trying to find the right stuff to break down Wright State.
Yep. I think that counts as it using it 2 more times. I think we're running a deficit now. I'm sure our counterparts at Wright State, when they onboard them, they say, listen, we know you think you've got some great ideas for puns. They've all been used, you know.
That's true, Stephen, but they haven't been used by us.
They haven't. Nichols encouraging his players to get forward a little bit, likes what he sees out there. Don't see Coach Nichols get super animated very often. Looks like the Falcons are warming up a couple substitutions.
Well, and Barty's telling them to close this gap in between defense and attackers right now, which he dutifully does, and goes out for a corner kick.
And I should note that Alberto Anaya, who we've been raving about, Coach Nichols and his fellow players call him Berto. So if you hear us reference Berto, we're talking about him, but I think we'll stick with Anaya just so we don't get confused here. But Berto. Hailing from Querétaro, Mexico. If any of Berto's friends and family are watching, excited to have him here in Bowling Green. Free kick given here on what was presumably a high kick by Zach Bisher. Apanunu. So comfortable, calm back there. Dare I say, he reminds me of a certain Liverpool center back. Will gives me a glaring look. Okay, some of his play reminds me. The presence, the confidence.
Just
Hopefully no one from Liverpool heard that. You know, they'll be over here scouting him.
I just don't care for Liverpool, Stephen.
Oh, that's right. Folks, Will had a hard day. United lost to it's not to the middle school boys, but I think
the young boys.
Young boys.
The young boys. Yep.
In Champions League football.
I encourage you to watch the highlights. Very dramatic stuff.
Colin McCourt in the game. We missed that while we were talking about a league that doesn't matter because we're here at BGSU playing MAC soccer, which has been electric, not just this year, but last year as well. What a conference we are fortunate enough to play in.
One of the best conferences in the country, only getting better.
Absolutely. And another little teaser that I think this will be shown at half my interview with Coach Nichols. We talk about why he schedules such difficult opponents, because we usually have a bevy of ranked and very difficult opponents.
Well, give us a tease, Stephen. What's he say?
Well, I'll put it this way. It's not his idea. Beto on the ball. No, that's not Beto. That's, I believe that was Martinez. Sergi Martinez, number 10. Maybe not. When we get a...
It was Garrido.
Garrido. Yes, who just subbed in. I'm sorry we missed that sub.
Involved straight away.
Absolutely. Love to see it.
Ooh, Kowalczyk in no man's land there.
Was. Decided his defense needed a little help.
Fisher did very well to win that there. It did not have the height advantage over Harvey Slade, but managed to use his body to avoid Harvey winning the ball.
Kuzmano. Apanunu again, good ball leading, able to keep that momentum. Apanunu will just slow things down a little bit now. He's trying to play a sneaky ball to Kuzmano, but BG instantly regains possession.
Apanunu raises his hand and apologizes. He loves to push the issue. He's always looking for that forward pass.
Yeah, love it. Wright State, cheeky little back heel here, and now had some ideas, but Falcons just so organized. A lot of white shirts. Didn't really see a clear way through for the Raiders. And that will just go out for a throw-in. So Raiders with some ideas, but not able to keep composure and really maintain possession. BG looking to capitalize on that. Kosku, Nichols. Fisher. Wow, beautiful interplay to escape. Let's see if Colin McCourt can push this. Oh, great ball. BG up that far flank now, and let's see if they can punish the Raiders for an aggressive press. Fisher back to McCourt. Cale Nichols always trying to sneak in. Boy, that is some of the best passing I've seen from the Falcons. Nichols going to play it across the face of goal. Fisher. Kuzmano just slips. Nichols. Lukasku will wind up on that. Nichols again. Wanted to see if he had anything in his left there, but he opted out. Lukasku. Boy, and that ends one of the more beautiful sequences of possession I've seen from the Falcons during my time here. 30 or 40 passes in that build-up. Yeah, 30, 40. It felt like.
Might have been 50.
Felt a little Barcelona-esque in moments. Players would love my comparisons tonight. Virgil van Dijk, Barcelona. I mean, I'm really effusive.
Well,
I think we had a 10-0 lead instead of. No, we look good out there. I stand by that.
No, I agree. I think personally, if you compared me to Liverpool and Barcelona, I would not be thrilled. But
Yeah, right. I wouldn't worry about that.
great one-touch passing to move the ball up the field.
Kuzmano, can he find it? Oh, beautiful pass to Cale Nichols. He's going to break. He's going to look for somebody. There's a lot of black shirts He just kind of leaves it short. Oh, and just spectacular. What can you say about that build-up and that assist? Roberto Fernandez-Garrido with a beautiful strike. Had a little bend on it. Lovely goal. Falcons go up 2-0, and what an angle we had on it from here.
We had the perfect angle, and there's so much to say about that goal. I mean, the one-touch build-up in our own half, players continuing to run, Cale Nichols sprinting up the sideline, finding Garrido, who dummied towards the goal, pulled back, and is in the perfect spot to receive a pass. It's like they knew where each other was going to be. That was a fantastic goal.
And I would say well-deserved, because the last sequence of play that I was so effusive about didn't quite end with a solid shot. But, boy, Falcons were right back at it, and just fantastic. 13 minutes left to play, and your Bowling Green State University Falcons are up 2-0 against the Wright State Raiders. We are hoping this weather holds. There is a gusty breeze from south to north. Doesn't seem to be affecting play too much.
Now, they will not stop the game for wind.
No, they will not, nor rain, nor sleet. But they will stop it for lightning. So.
Garrido slow to get up. Looks like he's okay.
He may just be pausing to reflect on how beautiful that goal was. No, I think he was genuinely had a little stinger or something. Back up and moving okay. Play resumes with 12.5 minutes left on the clock here in the first half. Wright State here now in attack, but BG able to get numbers, and Colin McCourt picks the pocket. Colin is so reliable when called in to do take a shift in the midfield. He usually spells Lukasku or Bisher.
Well,
out there with both of them now, though.
It's been about 5 minutes or so since the substitutions, and McCourt and Garrido have been at the center of everything that BG's been doing for the last few minutes. So,
and talk about a non-traditional body type for a midfielder. Colin McCourt is 6'3", but really a maestro, and those long legs allowing him to pick the pocket of a midfielder who thinks they can dribble through. He says, "I don't think so." Again, Falcons trying to force some mistakes here. Going to make Wright State find a way out. That would have been a nice ball, but just too much on it. And again, now we see the press winning possession. It goes without saying, but the press isn't always about winning the ball high up the pitch. Sometimes it's about forcing a bad pass, and then you just win the ball back and reset.
Absolutely.
Number 17 trying to press, but he's doing it alone. He's just going to get gassed. Now they're trying to bring in two players to press. Look at BG just pass right out of it. Ball ping-pongs around. Wright State still has possession, but a number of bodies, and Colin McCourt will clean that up.
As we tick down towards the last 10 minutes here of the first half. Watch for tired legs. This is a quick turnaround for BG, 72 hours after a draining game against Marshall. Starting to see a couple of folks look a little bit leggy, and rightly so. It's they've had a lot of energy exerted.
This is a Wright State corner kick. Taken in the northwestern corner. Argento in the game for Bowling Green. So Martinez comes out.
Coach Nichols listening to the broadcast, making a couple substitutions.
There you go. Argento with his first touch. Given away rather cheaply in the middle of the pitch. Cross-cue tracking, and Apanuna will see that out. His teammates appreciate that hard effort.
Well, he was offside, but
it was.
He won
Just
the ball
noticed
anyway.
that, yes.
Nowhere to go with the ball for
No,
Wright State.
BG just so organized in the press. It's
They have all
completely different than the Wright State press, which was 1 or 2 players trying to press 4 players.
7 players pressing for BG there.
That'll go, I believe,
Goal kick.
off of Nathan Masters for a goal kick. My bad, that was Garrido. Nathan Masters, I believe, was subbed out. Sorry, there was some fast and furious subbing here. Boy, it's hard to imagine a way through this Bowling Green defense. Just very organized, very compact when they need to be.
Well, Zion beaten for Wright State. Couldn't quite get through the defense, but loved the way he demanded the ball and took on the players.
Yeah.
Certainly one to watch going forward, with Wright State not otherwise offering too much in attack.
No. Nichols going to run with the ball. Cross-field pass that just a little too much loop on it. Raiders will quick throw in. Number 21, Cohen Wilson, here at the bottom of your screen calling for the ball. Joey Apanunu said, hey, that's off. Arm went up. It still stayed with it. You don't want your players to just give up on a play because they think it was off. But Apanunu stuck with it.
Great coordination with Apanunu and Erlinson there to step forward and make them offside.
Erlinson. State trying to get something going. Michael Montemurri reliable in the back there. And I'll go out, I believe, for a corner. I think Logan Kowalczyk a little frustrated there, saying, hey, you could have just left that alone.
headed away. Jake Olson. BG will have a chance to regroup here. Cusmano gets tackled. It was judged to be within the boundaries of the rules, and he didn't seem to complain too much. Popped back up. And the flag will go up. Raiders frustrated to be offside a few times here.
Really for the first time all half, though. They held the ball for the last couple minutes here in the BG
They have enjoyed
half.
some possession. Apanunu, he sees green fields ahead of him. Oh, that is a very cynical foul.
It's at least a yellow,
Yeah.
certainly.
I think they can give a straight red for that. I think number 24 knows, you know, it's all Fernandez. Felt like he was beat, which he was, and said, hey, let me take the yellow here for the team.
Guess you'd have to argue that he had a clear path to goal. And,
Yeah.
and certainly in his mind he probably did. I don't know he was going to stop.
Yeah.
Great play from Apanunu.
It'll be a BG throw. Yeah, and if he's not going to throw to the box, it makes sense for someone else to take that. Kale Nichols on the ball. Nice pass to Bisher. Quick pass over to the flank. D'Argento. Good ball in. Cusmano. Nobody there to take advantage. That will go out for a throw, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Apanunu take this, and he will. BG threatening with 2 minutes left here in the first half. I believe we have a shortened halftime to try to avoid some weather unpleasantry later. I think we'll be doing 10-minute half. Being told that is the case, so. Panunu with a great throw, just can't quite take advantage. Everyone tussling for the ball here, and the Raiders emerge with it, but then Falcons able to regain possession.
Almost a copycat of the first goal on that throw, but nobody home.
Lukascu. And again, one of these balls that just...
Jake Erlinson took a real tumble here right in front of us, and a little surprised at the passivity of the official tonight for a couple of these challenges.
Yeah, he's moving a little gingerly there. Hope he's okay, and we'll be off the field here soon.
One minute remaining.
Coach Nichols with a great pass there to restart play. I tell you, Cohen Wilson, number 17. I'm sorry, not number 17. Number 21 has just been frustrated. He's not getting any service for the Raiders, and he wants the ball.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And that will bring the first half to an end. The Falcons lead the Wright State Raiders 2-0. We're going to have a shortened 10-minute intermission here, and then we will resume and try to beat the weather. So join us in 10 minutes. And actually, I think we should have an interview with Coach Nichols Welcome back to Cochrane Stadium. We are gearing up to start the second half of this game. Your BGSU Falcons versus the Wright State Raiders. BGSU striking twice in the first half. The first off a Nathan Masters header, and the second off a beautiful shot by Roberto Fernandez Garrido. Falcons looking, I wouldn't say dominant, but very comfortable on both sides of the pitch. And I think 2-0 feels like a pretty fair score so far. Wright State enjoying some longer sustained possession in the end of the first half, and we'll see if they can turn that into something here in the second 45. Raiders now attacking the southern goal. The wind's still blowing to the north, but it's more gusty. It's not a steady wind.
Interesting to see how Coach Nichols approaches the second half. And from a quick glance, it looks like the original starting 11 are back out there. We'll see if that's the case. But you know, this time of year, the games come thick and fast. Got to think about big game against FIU at the end of the week, and I think Coach Nichols will be looking to balance the control that BGSU has had over Wright State in this game with upcoming matches as well.
Absolutely, and part of the tricky part of managing a team is managing minutes, managing workload, being wary of injuries, and I agree. I think we'll see some names we might not have seen towards the end of these 45 minutes. Sergio Martinez Yeah. Martinez back on the field. And Jake Bergen will join the fray in the middle of the pitch. I know he's a player that Coach Nichols is excited about. I also apologize for hyping up the interview at halftime. It happened before the game. Hopefully some of you saw that.
Stephen and I did try to role play and practice to see if we could recreate it for you, but unfortunately
didn't work.
We were not able to.
Yeah, there'll be a recording of it, I'm sure. We'll do more of them. And that's another foul there on Zach Bisher. Yeah, WBGU's getting some new equipment that's going to allow us to do some neat things on the field with interviews and things like that on video. So appreciate everything they bring to the broadcast.
Well, Bisher there was held back by Sandro Braquinho of the Wright State University Raiders. Little surprised not to see a card. That was pretty
flagrant.
Pretty flippant.
2 step overs and then shot that BG's able to keep in. It might go out the back. It looks like it's a corner. Wow, that was hard earned. I think the Raiders are kind of almost in disbelief the way the Falcons were able to transform that sequence of events into a corner kick. Apanunu is going to hang back here, and I wonder if that was some kind of a set play that maybe didn't quite go off, but Bisher on the ball now. Another corner.
It's a good spot, Stephen. Apanunu is hovering. It looks like
BG takes it short again. Bisher now on the ball. Ball just ends up dribbling into the arms of Harry Castilla. Now BG has ideas on pressing. The Raiders able to escape tentatively here. Beautiful ball there from Martinez. Zach Bisher almost in a good spot there. Now the Raiders will try to challenge Logan Kowalczyk, who has not been called into action very often this game. Go out for a goal kick. It seems to be a theme of this game. Raiders not really putting anything on frame yet. BG just causing havoc in the midfield here, winning that ball. Cusmano back to Apanunu. So he looks to make one of his beautiful long passes, which comes off well. Once Murray, Bisher, another beautiful pass. Zach's passing has been exceptional today.
Spraying it around the field, my goodness.
Lukascu tries to really thread the needle there. May have been a little ambitious with his placement.
Another long Apanunu throw coming. Down for Bisher.
Bisher, oh, and it dribbles in. And you have to say, no goal. Gosh, offside. I was going to say that was so well-deserved after the day he's had. I'm going to say no goal, but wow.
Not sure who was offside there.
I don't know either.
Given that Bisher shot it from close to the 18, but
yeah, I'm not sure.
Difficult for us to see from here. Maybe on the broadcast you could see who was offside.
And there is the rule that if a player occludes the view of the keeper,
sure,
that
well taken.
ooh, loved that little back pass. I don't even know what that was. Oh, beautiful ball. Falcons just look so good in possession today. Nathan Masters.
That
I think that was Kyle Kuzmano. Gosh.
That was 8 to 10 one-touch passes in a row to move all the way up the field. Breathtaking. Manchester United would have been happy with that.
Kuzmano tries to get on the end of that. I've enjoyed watching this pairing of Kuzmano and Masters, who, remember, I dubbed Thunder and Lightning, which is great, which we don't want to see any of tonight.
That's right.
The only Thunder and Lightning we want tonight on the field, playing together and playing well. And it's been fun watching them gel and figure things out. You remember at the beginning of the season, especially in that first game, that double overtime 0-0 tie, there were some questions about how they were playing together and how they would gel. I mean, obviously they played together last year as well, but being really asked to be the make up the majority of the strike force this year, it's been interesting.
They do so well together and
Bisher on the ball. Kuzmano.
Bisher
lays off to Bisher. Let's see if he can do something. Finds Masters. Oh, and that's a beautiful goal. Gosh. And the team's going to run over for that one. We're going to get you a scorer here. And that was Sergi Martinez from Zach Bisher. And very well deserved. The Falcons are playing phenomenally. You could even argue that 3-0 might flatter the visitors at this point, because the Falcons have been prolific in attack. And wow. Free-flowing, aggressive soccer here at Cochrane Stadium tonight.
It all started with a high press. Wright State turns the ball over, and Bisher's off to the races. Makes the pass, continues his run, gets the ball back, and eventually lays it off for Sergio Martinez. So just a great goal and really a great example of how the Falcons are trying to play.
Love it.
And succeeding at playing.
Scored by number 10, Sergi Martinez. This is still to play, number 8, Zach Bisher.
A rare misplaced pass from Bisher.
You're going to say that tackle from behind was a little too much. So the Raiders have the ball with the free kick in a dangerous spot here.
Well, we'll see if Kowalczyk has the chance to come up big here tonight. Hasn't had much to do.
Has not. I believe this will be number 4, Harvey Slade, over the ball. Kowalczyk is called into service, parries that out to his right. Raiders still with the ball.
That was a peach of a free kick.
It was.
Kowalczyk did well.
And another good ball in, and Kowalczyk has to scoop that one up. So Logan Kowalczyk reminded that we are playing a soccer game, Division I MAC soccer game here, and called into action.
Well, Harvey Slade hit that with venom, and it dipped away from Kowalczyk, who did well to parry it away.
And now the Raiders back on it as Slade goes down. I don't know if I think he may have actually been clipped by his own player, not sure, but looks to be in some pain, and we'll hope that he's able to continue playing here. As the clock will stop at 35:35 left in the second half. In some pain, and I believe the trainer will come out here.
Crowd's starting to make some noise, interact with the players in the field. Love to see that connection.
Yeah.
Harvey Slade back to his feet.
He's testing his ankles here. It looks like he's gonna continue playing. Montemurri. Martinez goes for the dummy there. Didn't quite come off, but love to see it. Montemurri with a great idea. I believe the flag will go up there, but oh, and Zach Bisher might get his goal. Had a clear look, but well, not a clear look. He had a path, but it was impeded by some Raiders defenders there. But BG wants more, not content to sit back and absorb an attack. They smell the opportunity for more here.
Well, apologies to those listening in if you end up hearing a little bit of wind in our mics. The wind is really starting to pick up here.
Yeah, gusty.
So we'll do our best to keep our microphones covered so you don't have to deal with that.
Cale Nichols, some beautiful dribbling and passing to Zach Bisher. He's going to send it to Cal Kuzmano's looking for Nathan Masters. Oh, and Kuzmano wishes he could have that back. I think he kind of tried to roll it with his foot instead of strike it, and just not enough. But Bowling Green, attack after attack. You feel like they could have one more in them here. As Wright State says, hey, don't forget about us. Came here to play. Some great defending there. That was Sergio Martinez. That was not. That was Jake Bergen.
Oof.
What a ball. Onside to Kyle Kuzmano. Could he hit it from here? Oh. Just up and over.
Delicious long pass to pick him out. I think it was Erlinson, I'm not sure.
Wright State will make a number of substitutions here. Wow, that Fisher almost caught him out there.
think it's no secret that Bisher would like to cap this performance. With
Yes.
We've noticed his position.
Oh, Mathers stays on the ball. Oh, gosh, that sails over. No appeal for a penalty there, just some good defending, and BG just wants it. I agree. Bisher getting a goal today would be very deserved.
Well, not too much to say about the last few minutes other than what you're seeing. It's wave after wave of BG attack.
Yeah. Apanunu, long legs. Oh, beautiful layup for Bisher. Look at this passing. This is great, folks. We've seen something special out there. Montemurri just is blocked there, and nobody home for the Raiders. But BG will have to scramble to get a defense together here in the back, and they do. BG with the numbers now. As the Raiders probe. Number 6. Good ball in, but picked off by Joey, who's just got height and size on almost anyone he's going to come across tonight.
Well cleared by Apanunu. It's been everywhere the last minute or so.
Yes. There's Bergen to Kuzmano. Cale Nichols is on his horse. So is Masters. Bergen out wide to Martinez. Martinez will be called for that foul. Raiders with free kick here. Comes that press again.
And who else but Bisher leading the press?
And the Raiders are just forced to kick the. There was absolutely no one in 30 yards of where that ball went out. So BG will regain possession. Almost wonder if the keeper saw someone on the touchline that he thought was his player. Also, sometimes, you know, I've never played the keeper position. Sometimes you feel that pressure and you just want to go away, right?
Absolutely.
It's not all about keeping possession. So, Harry Costella has faced an onslaught of BG attack today.
Anaya, D'Argento, and Garrido back in the game for BG.
Yep.
Garrido involved right away.
Bisher. Bit of a wayward pass, but I believe. And Jensen Lukasku, wow, what a touch. D'Argento on the ball now. Montemurri.
D'Argento on his horse, but nobody saw him.
Anaya, haven't said his name in a while. Back in the game.
Anaya receives the ball in the middle of a triangle of Wright State players and able to finagle his way out.
Zion beaten with a screamer across the face of goal, but picked out. And BG has a player down in it. Wright State's going to offer some sympathies there. They're going to check him. And
well, he was going for the ball to try to get it on goal. It was an ugly slide.
And that is Jacob Erlandson down. Important player for the Falcons in the back.
He's taken a couple big knocks today.
He has. They'll go out for a Falcon throw-in. Taken quickly into traffic. Wind holding that ball up a little bit. See if BG can get a rebound here and do something with it. Anaya helping with the press now, and Kuzmano on it. And BG just pushing the Raiders back, making them make a mistake, which they do. Earldson slides in again. He is involved in some big tackles here, and that will be a yellow card against Zion Beaton.
You know, and in Beaton's defense, I don't think there was much in that. He just didn't get there first.
Right.
The previous tackle on Earldson, frankly, was a lot worse. But
you wonder if Earldson might come off at some point. He is limping and certainly will be called into service later this week. With a 3-0 lead, 27 minutes left, I have to believe that Coach Nichols will be monitoring him carefully.
another long throw from Martinez.
Very long throw. A little too long.
Wright State substitution, number 18, coming out also and for number 17, coming in also to the game, number 22. Right, hit him up in the game for number 9, Joe Quadia.
Ooh. That was Garrido twisting and turning away. Naya. I love the way he passes. There's something about his touches that are fun to watch. Boy, you wouldn't know Jake Earlson was injured going up for that ball. D'Argento keeps possession. Bisher, gosh, he is playing out of his mind tonight. Cale Nichols.
Goal kick given. Bit of a surprise there. That pass for Bisher was phenomenal.
Yeah, his passing tonight. He's just had a outstanding game. A lot of players have had great games, but I think Zach Bisher goes a little on. I mean, everyone knows he's a grinder and he works hard, but tonight he's shown that he's got some attack in his game. He's got great passing range, some creativity. It's just that so often he's asked to perform that role of ball winner and cleans things up in the middle of the field.
It does seem as Anaya's corner sat back just a little bit compared to the beginning of this half.
Yeah. BG press. Oh, that could have come off. BG might have been away. I have to be honest, I cannot believe BG is pressing with the intensity that they are, up 3-0 after just playing Marshall. I mean, the coaching staff has this team fit because it's a lot right now. Again, just non-stop press.
Well taken from Hanema, but then loses the ball.
And surely here the Falcons. Oh, I believe that was Cale Nichols. Just maybe not stumbles and do some condensation on the ground here. Raiders will swap some players out. Abdi Faki coming on for Alberto Anaya. As if this Falcons team needed even more direct speed and attacking. Abdi Faki gets a warm welcome, his first time on the pitch tonight. Murray just loses that ball. He's going to haul to get back and win it. No foul there. Bisher on the ball now. Needs to find an escape. Abdi Faki, if he could find, oh, he does find DiArgento. Just bullied off that ball by number 5, Ian Gomez. Some good ideas from the Falcons in attack. Abdi Faki looked like he was being held by a defender there, but official says to play on. DiArgento back to Faki. It's a great leading pass to Apanunu there. Catches it in stride. Faki will take a shot and just wide inches. Great effort though. I don't think he'll be too upset with that when he sees it on the tape.
I don't know, Steven. I thought he'd put that away.
Well, we've got 20 minutes, and it doesn't look like the Falcons are slowing down, so he may get another chance here. Cusmano. The Raiders with a rare moment of being able to escape the press and get a little attack going here and have some numbers. They'll go out wide for a Falcon goal kick.
Luis Allball of Wright State has been at the center of everything good that Wright State's done in the last couple of minutes. A ton of energy running around the field. He's been subbed on just in the last few minutes. Leading the press for Wright State and heavily involved there in the build-up.
Eli Shope entering the game for Cal Nichols. Spencer Straka is coming in the game as well. Josh Erlinson, brother of Jake Erlinson, entering the game as well. So the Falcons with some fresh legs on the field to see out the remaining 20 minutes of this game. Anaya looks to attack. Picked out by Joey Apanunu, who plays a great pass right away. And Will, you were talking about rugby. Spencer Straka could play rugby easily, or if the football team needed a fullback.
You could do worse.
But he is a goal scorer. He loves to score. Scored some goals at the end of the 2019 season. And certainly hard to bully off the ball. He's showing some dexterity there to grab that ball as well. See if he can cross a ball. Zach Bisher will try to catch up to win this ball back. Oh, Logan Kowalczyk forced to parry that one up and away. So that will go out for a Raider throw-in. Taken by Ian Gomez. Straka. Carter Womack coming on for D'Argento.
There you go.
Fisher brought down from behind. Maybe some frustration there as the offending tackler, Reese Allball, shakes Zach Fisher's hand and is promptly shown the yellow card. I believe that's 3 yellows now on the Raiders. Maybe a little frustration. The Raiders feeling like they're chasing ghosts out there.
Looks like Colin McCourt's about to come on. You wonder if it's going to be for Zach Fisher.
Yeah, McCourt and...
If so, a well-deserved rest.
Yeah. Yep.
Oof, almost a fitting end to Bisher's night there.
Yeah, and Zach Bisher will come off and really should get a standing ovation here for his night.
Freddie Falcon making an appearance here.
Awesome.
I believe it's Freddie, anyway.
Throw any candy up here if we could. I don't know if COVID you're allowed to do that, but
well, he's shaking hands.
Yeah, that's true. I guess.
Or he's. I suppose he doesn't have a hand.
Yeah. I don't know. As announcers, are we obliged to maintain the illusion that they are large birds that have human-like features, or are we allowed to talk about them as though they're humans in costumes? I don't know.
I don't understand what you're saying, Steve.
Yeah.
I see a
exactly.
a large, lovely falcon down there.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
Bringing joy to the crowd and particularly children.
Yeah, it's just a falcon that can walk.
Oh, and we've got Frida as well.
Gendered, yep. 2 falcons.
2 gendered falcons.
And then we've got a young team here. I don't know where they're from, but I talked to them a little bit before the game and told them we'd hope to see some of them on the pitch here at some point. There's Freddie and Frida. Frida almost takes a ball in the back of the head. Glad that didn't happen. Carter Womack with the throw-in. Jensen Lukoski, who's also had a fantastic night, maybe a little overshadowed by Zach Bisher, but Jensen Lukoski reliable as ever, and now some of the new players are really linking up well.
Another great passing sequence from BG a moment ago.
Yes. When Carter Womack has been on the pitch this year, he's been fantastic. So what an incredible option to have off the bench. Junior from Mason, Ohio. Sounds like Marco Rimek is going to come on for Roberto Fernandez-Garrido, who's had a great day himself.
Well, we talked at the outset about how BG might respond to that heartbreaking loss against Marshall just a few days ago. Well, they've certainly responded well.
Absolutely.
No signs of fatigue, no signs of rust. They were ready to play today, and I think they're going to enjoy the final 13 minutes as well.
Credit to Coach Nichols and his staff for getting the players focused and ready to go. That one's ends up on the top of the roof, and I think Logan Kowalczyk was ready for that. If he needed to scoop it up.
That was Brock Pickett for the Raiders, and that was a lovely idea. You saw him take a look up and see that Kowalczyk was maybe just a little off his line and tries to put it over him.
Jake Bergen in now, and that'll be Lukosky's last moments on the pitch tonight. Womack looking to take this throw quickly here. Bounce it off Abdi Faki. A little give and go, tight space here. 5 or 6 bodies in a 10-foot area. Falcon throw again. I believe that was Marco Rimek. Marco Rimek, freshman from Kirtland, Ohio. Excited to see what he can do out there. 11 minutes to make an impression. Long throw. Oh, Abdi Faki makes a fantastic tackle. Out of nowhere. Josh Erlinson and Joey Appanunu teaming up to make sure that ball is over in the intramural field. Oh.
Marco Rimek on his horse.
Can he do it? Will he try it from here? Spencer Straka. Oh, and I'd have loved to have seen a chip from there and just have a go.
Credit to Spencer Straka, who sprinted the full 80 yards.
He did sprint the whole 80 yards, yeah.
To get in position.
Yeah. Well, when you got fresh legs, you're expected to do that. But Marco Rimek wins that ball with a deflection and then just driving with it. Committed to the cause with just under 10 minutes left and a 3-goal lead. You love to see the hunger still there. Young players trying to show that they are serious about getting minutes and being a part of the Falcons' success this year.
Wright State substation number 34, Kelvin Eppa in the game for number 23, which call ball.
BG in attack again. That'll be a foul, and it'll be a free kick from a dangerous spot. We've got Womack and Remack over the ball, which sounds kind of like a law firm, but instead they'll be trying to score a goal here. Kowalczyk is way out there and needs to head the ball away and maybe get back into goal. Logan Kowalczyk adventuring. As the Raiders look for, at this point, what would most likely be a consolation goal.
At this point, it's just Kowalczyk and Apanunu on from the original starting 11.
It is. Total refresh.
That'll be the priority over the final 7.5 minutes here. Keep a clean sheet.
Clean sheet.
Another goal if you can.
Yeah, play well together. Some of these young guys who haven't had a lot of minutes and haven't played together maybe at the same time. Going to be good for them to get some time together.
Great example
Spencer
there.
Straka on the ball, and look at Abdi Faki making that run. Can Spencer Straka see it? Oh, just a little. Yeah. So Spencer Straka carrying the ball, collided with the defender, and your instant thought is for the well-being of the defender because he is a big guy, but good dribbler. I mean, carrying the ball looked great.
Good dribble.
Don't be fooled by his size. He's agile. He's good on the ball. He is.
You would have liked to have seen him release Faki there.
Yeah, Faki made a great run with him. I like the hunger here of this second shift, if you will. Closing out this game with 6.5 minutes left.
Faki and McCourt working pretty well together in the middle. McCourt a little more reserved, and Faki moving forward.
Raiders here trying to put something together. Go out for a Wright State throw-in.
If you're wondering at home, Freddie and Frida are still here.
Colin McCourt throws himself into that one. Joey Apanunu didn't quite make a good connection with that, but
I think Womack sold that one pretty well.
Drake on the ball, Faki.
Went off the official, so we called a dead ball. It's going to give it back to BG.
Straight cut to McCourt. Good run here from Remack, who turns the Jets on. Just dispossessed.
Remack and Stryka, their own thunder and lightning here.
We are seeing some possible actual thunder and lightning in the distance, but we will try to get through this game.
Initial reports are it's more than 15 miles away.
That's good, that's good. These younger players will get some experience playing out of the back.
Good idea there. Doesn't quite come off.
Stay on him.
That ball took a very interesting carom with some spin on it. It's going to need some help away. Straka using that body to control the ball. It's a great first touch on it. And Falcons are going to try to play out of the back here, which I think maybe was a little ambitious. That one will go out for a souvenir. Find that one in the parking lot of the Stro.
Confidence building win for BGSU.
Absolutely.
They'll end the day 4-1-1.
And if the score holds, it would be our third 3-0 result. So the goals starting to pour in. That one off the ref. Hope he's okay. Looks no worse for the wear. Occupational hazard, I suppose. Just under 2 minutes left. Josh Wilson will take this free kick.
Well, we saw great performances today, not just from the starting 11, but deep into the bench.
Absolutely.
Really impressed by the Falcons today. High tempo, high press, some lovely passing.
And Abdi Faki came on just absolutely. He and Carter Womack came on with so much energy. Call him to court. Great little control there. Beautiful dribbling. Colin McCourt just slicing through these defenders. Abdi Faki on the ball now and another slip. Not the first Falcon we've seen slip.
1 minute remaining.
Carter Womack will put it into the box. Maybe a little too hopeful there. Just under a minute here to go.
Deep into the box, a little bit too deep.
FIU here at home, Friday the 17th. We'd love to see you at 7 p.m. As always, games are free to attend. BG will have their 4th win in what's the first third of the season here. Oh gosh, almost last second goal here for the Falcons, but didn't quite come off. And that'll do it. I'd like to thank you for joining the broadcast tonight for me and my co-partner in the booth here. Great Falcons win, and we will see you on Friday this week versus FIU at 7 p.m. Same time, same place. We'll be streaming, or we'd love to see you here at Cochrane. Thanks again, and go Falcons.